great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. Big 12 play gets underway as these two teams hope to get off to a good start. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Oklahoma State's head coach told me before the game, this is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Guys?
Okay, Holly. The Cowboys headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll move the tight end. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Splash moving.
Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Gonna take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
Wants to bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man. It's Hawkins. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Finding some room. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Cowboys are threatening on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Trying to find the end zone. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to fire. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
7, West Virginia, 0.
Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll go right back to him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Using his legs, it's Cook. Maybe some room here. Got enough for the 1st. The 30, the 20, past the 10, all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Of 25 on the play.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Barnes. Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Gets it to him on the screen. Inside the 25. Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Cowboys! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. On the run, it's Cook. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Throwing, Hawkins. Under fire. Still on his feet at the 25. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
Run inside. It's Cook. Plows through the defense. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached a break. Oklahoma State is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Hawkins. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. He's got the back in the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
He might want another play. Michael Hawkins. Pressure coming. And they got him.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for it.
Bingo, Ruben. Bingo, Ruben. Bingo, Luther. Bingo, Luther. Splash Ruben. Splash Ruben. Flip.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in fourth down again. Great job there. Pass defense, third down. This defense now starting to put it together.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
They are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Barnes. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. And wings it incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to get it through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
With the draw, it's Hawkins. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got it. Oh, he's got some. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
21, West Virginia, 7.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Running inside, it's Francis. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Might be calling a hot route. Hawkins to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, and we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He's taking the shot. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime. On
the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Throwing, Hawkins. Rushes on him. And down he goes.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Here comes the heat. Crosses the 40, and he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Bling, bling, bling.
Hawkins. He's going to run it. Gets the first himself. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the number 4 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Hoosiers in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
27 on the play. And a first down for the offense.
And the Cowboys come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking for space, it's Hawkins. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Soft spot in the middle. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. And the Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Black 18! Black 18! Heads!
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Cowboys! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The run inside. It's Cook. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On the delay, it's Cook. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, third downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Now facing a third and long. Michael Hawkins bringing the heat, and he never had a chance.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Might be changing the route. Fourth down, Hawkins. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
To the air on second down. Makes the grab, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cowboys! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Throwing, Hawkins. Makes the catch. It's Strachan. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeps it on the option. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot,
get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Quickly out to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some...
There's some room. Touchdown, West Virginia. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Coleman. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the delay, it's Hawkins. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you could run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Blue 22! Blue 22!
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in, it's Young. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the fourth quarter now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
He'll run it again. And they're able to get him on the ground.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're...
Maybe a creep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Quarterback may change this route.
Come on, whoa. Over here, bullseye.
Hawkins. grabbed in the middle. It's Cook. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Gonna run it. It's Cook. And they're able to get him down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Spins away from the defense. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Here's a little room there. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete to the left. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds a man on the right. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw on first down. Nice grab in traffic. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to throw again. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll try to do it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Running inside, it's Cook. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Right back to him on the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Well, when you've
could be an alley. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for room, it's Cook. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pocket breaking down. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. Using the quick game. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And he made the extra point without problem. Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half-minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. After this, it'll be a wrap. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. The run to the right. And that defense pushing him out of bounds.